Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Yeah, it's kind of late right now. Might be able to tell by the lighting. This is actually a really bad moment to do this, but I really just cannot take putting this off for yet another day. So here we are, and here I am. Yeah, so things haven't been going very well with this channel and also with me. And I thought it'd be best to just make a little video explaining the situation, explaining why I haven't posted anything for so long. And yeah, it's just I just want to share this, I just want to share this with everyone. A lot of what I'm about to say was actually planned to be in the next Minecraft video, in the little outro where I talk to the camera, kind of like this, except it's a tiny bit more professional. At least that's the idea. But I eventually decided to make it its own video because otherwise the video length would be taken up by mostly this, which is just not very ideal. And that would also mean that it would take even longer to get the video online. And then I'd have to keep you waiting even longer. And I'd feel bad about it even longer. So that's why I'm doing it separately, yeah, so my situation, it's kind of weird. It's like I'm like in the middle of my gap year. I have tons of freedom right now. I probably have the most freedom I'm ever gonna get. No one's trying to force me in any kind of college or university right now, and I have loads of time. I'm completely in charge of my schedule and stuff, so the conditions are perfect for a project like this, like a YouTube channel. I've got all the time that I need and almost no obligations, right? But even if I have no obligations, that doesn't mean I can do anything I want. It just means I can do anything I feel like, and that doesn't always correspond with what I want, and it definitely doesn't always correspond with what would actually make me happy. The truth is that I want to make YouTube videos, but 99% of the time, I'm not gonna feel like working on a YouTube video. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm doing nothing right now. I guess I'll just sit behind my desk and start recording or something. It doesn't work like that. At the moment, it seems like I'm only getting like tiny little spurts of productivity where I work really hard for 2 or 3 days. And then after that, I'm back to normal and I'm back to doing basically nothing, and that just makes me a little upset, more than a little. And I get that there's always gonna be like ups and downs when it comes to an ambition or a passion, or just life in general, but can the ups please last longer than like 3 days, and can the downs maybe not last a whole entire month? Like, it doesn't seem very balanced to me. And the thing with that is these 3 days are really all that I need to get a video done most of the time. It's really not that much work. And that's also why I said in the last video that 1 video a week should be doable. That's because it is. It is doable. Technically, I have enough time in a week to make several videos. So I thought that 1 video a week would be pretty generous of me and that I would have lots of time left. But evidently, it doesn't work like that. Actually, the fact that I said that last video is what made me feel so terrible about not sticking to it. And that just made it even more difficult to work on it again. And so it kind of spiraled down from there. And one of the worst days from this period was last Monday. Yeah, I just felt terrible about it pretty much the entire day, and I was also finally able to cry about it. I hadn't cried at all until that point. But yeah, my dad noticed that I wasn't doing well that day, and we talked about it for a bit, and he suggested that I might be asking too much of myself, that maybe I should take a break from making YouTube videos. But I don't think that is really the right option for me right now. I mean, right now I have the time, I have the resources, I have the motivation to work on this, and these are all very valuable things that I won't always have. So yeah, I want to put them to use, and I don't want to reach the end of my gap year and then have nothing to show for it. I don't want to go to college and then have no choice but to give up on this channel, because it would just not be feasible to do both. And I really want this to become something special. And also, if I do go to college, I'm just gonna run into the same problems as I am now. So it's best that I try to learn how to deal with it now than when it's actually gonna have big consequences if I fail, you know? So that's why I think taking a break isn't a good idea. But I have been thinking about what he said about me being too demanding of myself, and he's totally right. That's definitely a big part of the issue. I think I just need to learn to recognize what is and isn't possible for me personally, and that takes time, and that takes moments like these. One thing I have concluded from all of this is that one video a week is definitely way too much. I used to think the pressure was necessary, but right now it's really only holding me back. So I'm gonna try to ignore my perfectionism and just upload whenever it's convenient, and not at any particular time. Maybe that'll help. As well as saying I was gonna upload every week, I also said in last video's outro that the next video I was gonna post was not gonna be a Minecraft video, which ironically did end up being true. This isn't Minecraft after all, but yeah, this isn't really what I had in mind back then. I did have a non-Minecraft video planned back then, and I actually got some work done on it too, but I honestly don't know if I'm ever gonna finish that. Yeah, it seemed fun at the start, but due to everything that happened, I really like to move on to other stuff. Really doesn't seem as fun to me anymore. The two promises that I made in the last video were kind of what made it so difficult to keep working on more videos. So I decided that from now on I'm not gonna share anything anymore about like my plans for the future of the channel, and that includes in real life, by the way, not just in the videos. So I'll just keep that to myself, and then if a video ever doesn't work out well, then I'm the only one who needs to deal with that, and I don't have to go make another video like this. Basically. Anyway, that was all I really had to say. It was a lot, but I'm glad that it's out there now, and I hope that now no one's confused anymore about my absence on this channel, and hopefully that absence won't be a lot longer. We'll have to wait and see. For now, it's goodbye. I am really tired. Okay, that should be good. Now, pray to God it was actually recording, and that I was in frame, and that, yes, it's been recording for an hour. Yippee! Yippee!